Okay, so basic HTML for widgets. So we talked about how to make something bold. Let's go back and look at that. So I'm going to go to Appearance and then Widgets. I have these text widgets, and that's really what I'm talking about here is these text widgets don't give us the editor, so we have to type in a little bit of HTML code if we're going to format this in any reasonable way. So what I've done here is I've said turn on bold with this tag. These are called tags. So when I use the word tag, that's what I'm talking about. So turn on bold, say something, turn off bold. Easy, right? So let's just look at a couple of these simple ones. I don't want to get into a lot of detail with this. If you look at the back of the handout that's available for download somewhere on this page, you'll find a list of all this stuff that I'm going to go over, plus a couple more things. And if you really want more, just search for the internet for basic HTML syntax or something like that. You'll find pages and pages and pages of stuff with people explaining how to do it. Okay, so let's say I want my email address here to show up as italics. Okay, I'm going to do the exact same thing, except I'm going to use an I. Right? So that means turn on italics, and then I need to turn it off. Turn off italics, right? Cool. Okay, so I have bold, italics. What's another one I could do? What if I wanted to make something a link? Okay, so let's leave Minneapolis, and let's put here, I'm going to use this contact as a little bit of a playground for a minute just to put some stuff in. So it might get a little over the top, but that's okay. Let's put a link to something here. How about Wikipedia? A Wikipedia page about me, which there is now. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do, if I want to make a link, this is a little more complicated. I'm going to type in the thing that they're going to click on, the actual link, right? So they're going to click on this thing, and that's going to take them there. So I'm just going to write my Wikipedia page, okay? Now I'm going to go get the actual link and copy it. So I'm going to go to wikipedia.org. I'm going to search for me. There I am. Okay, now I'm going to copy this link because that's where I want to send them. So I'm just going to copy it. I'm going to go back to my widgets page. Now I have to type in something kind of weird, but basically it works the same as up here. The tag you need to make a link is A. So I'm going to say A, and then I'm going to turn it off with /A, right? Now I need a little bit more information inside this first A to tell it where to go. So A means make a link, and I'm going to type in href. That means a link to where. Where am I sending these people? And then I have to say equals, and then I have to put the whole link in quotation marks. So quotation marks, now I'm going to paste in my link, and then quotation marks to close it. And if the line breaks like this, that's okay. Don't worry about it. So A space href, no space, equals, and no space, quotation marks, the destination, where you're sending them, quotation marks, and then close that tag. So that's all one tag. And then to turn it off, so that's going to make the next thing, that would be this, my Wikipedia page text, it's going to make that a link, and then I have to say stop making a link, turn it off. And that's just /A. You don't need all the rest of this, just an A. Okay, and that's going to make a link that's going to say my Wikipedia page, and it's going to send them there. So let's save that and have a look here. Let me go back. Let's refresh this page one more time. There it is. Okay, my Wikipedia page. and it's sending me there. Okay, good. Now you'll notice that that link didn't automatically underline. Now if your links don't automatically underline, that's okay. That's a function of your theme. Your theme is set up to not underline stuff. I could still underline it using this same format as I did up here. I'm going to use a U for underline, and I'm going to put it on the outside of the entire link. So before the beginning of it, I'm going to do U, and then all the way at the end of it, I'm going to do U. So we always want, if you have HTML tags within tags within tags, you always want to make sure you've got a complete one, and then outside another complete one, and outside. In the same way that I had this A is completed like that. It turns on, it turns off. Now I have U that's completed like that. If I wanted it bold, I could do bold and then bold. So it's complete like that, right? I don't need this link bold, but now it'll be underlined if it's not automatically underlined for you. So let's refresh the page and have a look. There it is, my Wikipedia page. Okay, let's do one more thing. Let's put an image in this box. So what if we want to make an image? There's a couple steps to do this. This is one of the only tags that you don't need to turn off. There's no turn this image off. It's just show the image. So the tag we need is img. That means display an image. But we have to give it a little bit more information. Img space what image, right? src, the source, is a fancy way to say what image, equals, and then in quotation marks, we need to put where the image is. Now, I'm going to save this and come back to it, because I need to go find an image. I'm going to go to my media library. So here's this image of me. Let's do my Hulk smash. Okay. I'm sick of looking at me, and so are you, I'm sure, by this point in this class. Okay, Hulk smash image is not very happy, so let's go, I guess we'll go to me. Okay, we're gonna have to look at me for one more minute. Okay, so here's the image. Now what we need is the full URL of the image, and that is not this up here. Because what this is, if I copy this, oops, this is a page that has the image on it. That's not what I want. What I want is just the image. And that is over here. File URL. It's going to be a big long URL. It goes over here. But if I just copy all of this, I'm going to go to copy. And you can tell if that is the actual full image by pasting it in up here into your browser. It should end in an image extension. So JPG, PNG, TIF, PICT, one of those. It should be a type of image. And if I hit return, we should see a page that is nothing but that image, right? Perfect. Just that image right there. So that is the link I want. It's just that image. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to my plugins, or my widgets. I'm going to go to the one I was working on. So here's my img src equals, and then in quotation marks, I'm going to paste in that whole URL, and then I got to close the quotation marks. Okay? And now I have that image in there. I don't have to turn off image. It's one of the only ones you don't turn off. Save. Well, let's have a look at how we did here. Okay, so there it is. Contact info, picture of me, my Wikipedia page, and there it is. Great. Okay, so pretty simple. Let's go over the top. Let's do one more thing just to hit home how these tags work. What if I wanted to be able to click on that image and have it go somewhere? Let's have it go to my Wikipedia page. What the heck? We've already got this link here. So when you click on that image, we want to go to the Wikipedia page. What we basically have to do is combine this and this, these two things. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of this underline because I'm not going to need that now. So now I have a href, the link, and then what they're going to click on, and then a to close the link, right? So I kind of just said the answer. This is what they're going to click on, right? So what I need to do is replace that, my Wikipedia page, with all the image tag, right? So I'm going to delete this text, my Wikipedia page. I'm going to hit return a couple times. So now I have the link, make the following a link, is what that says, to this. And then this is what we're going to click on, which is nothing right now, and then stop making a link. Now I'm going to take this image, I'm going to copy it, I'm going to delete it from right there, and I'm going to paste it in there. Get rid of this extra space. Okay, now let's walk through what we've got here. Make a link. Oops. Make a link to this website, and what you're going to click on, or when someone clicks on this image, which is found here, there we go, and then stop making it a link. Okay? It's a little gnarly just to look at it, but if you walk through it step by step, it can kind of make sense. Let's save it and see if it worked. Okay, so now the my Wikipedia page is gone. Here's my image. If I click on it, I go to my Wikipedia page. Cool? So that's how we do that. All this stuff is in that handout. You can use that as a reference. Nail that to your wall above your computer so that you always have it and have it ready to go. And don't be afraid just to search around for, like, how do I make an image a link to something? You know, if you search for that, you'll find it really quick. Okay, so that's basic HTML formatting that is useful to us in these widgets. It's really the only time when you'll really need to use it. And I'm not sure why they don't just give us that WYSIWYG editor thing for the widgets. But they don't. And there are always updates coming out of WordPress, and they don't do it. So there must be a good reason why they're not doing it. But doesn't matter. We can do just fine with our own formatting and putting our own stuff in there. Okay, great. Wow, I think that's it. I think I covered everything on my huge list. Let's do one more quick video just to wrap some things up, and then we'll be done. We can call it a success.